that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you.
It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What?
Ha ha ha. Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you.
It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What?
Ha ha ha. Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you.
It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What?
Ha ha ha. Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you.
It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What?
Ha ha ha. Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you.
It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What?
Ha ha ha. Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you.
It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What?
Ha ha ha. Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you.
It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What?
Ha ha ha. Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you.
It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What?
Ha ha ha. Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you.
It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What?
Ha ha ha. Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you.
It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network.
What's up? What's up? We back. Live streaming every week. LOL Snap and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We're not ran through. We're not ran through. We're not ran through. We're going to watch some guys that are ran through, though. Yo, what's up? We're back. Okay, how'd I get the text off of there? Why the text still there? Okay, get off of there. We back, y'all. What's up? Sarah said, why that girl on there? Why you... Hey, I can't avoid that girl. She's here. She's here for a little bit. She's not here for a long time. She's here for a short time. How y'all doing? Say a prayer for me. I wasn't feeling good yesterday. Say a prayer for me. I was not feeling good yesterday. I don't know what happened to me yesterday, but say a prayer for me. I know I pissed a lot of people off. Maybe somebody got it out for me. I pissed a lot of people off saying, hey, kids, stay in school. I didn't think that was that controversial. But apparently, I done pissed a lot of people, a lot of parents living through their kids off. You can go on Instagram and see all the comments. They're attacking me, calling me a podcaster, which, you know, there's worse things to call me. There's a lot worse things to call me than a podcaster. I'll take that. They could have called me a vagabondo, a mulequinho. So I'll take podcaster. So say a prayer for me. Yeah, I don't know if I got something or what. I was training. I felt good at training, but yeah, went home. Seriously, gonna check it out. Okay. So we got that girl. Yeah, we'll see what she's saying, who she about to air out, and then we got Muggsy. I meant to go in on Muggsy yesterday, but it was too much yesterday. So I'm gonna try my best to get through it. Like I said, I'm still not feeling that good, but just say a prayer for me. If I don't know if I did anything good. If I helped you out, if I made you laugh, say a prayer for me. All right, so let's see what's going on in this sport. Oh, you guys can't see. Where's the thing at? I think hopefully Craig is out of Dodge. I think she already, aired him out already. What's the baby doing? Hey, baby. Okay. Is that Niagara Falls? Okay. That was Niagara Falls. Hey, baby. He kind of looked like the grandpa a little bit. I'm joking. All right, you having a good time. Why she never take pictures with Mika Gaval? She don't really be taking pictures. Maybe he not, we got to dodge ice or something. But she never really have her baby daddy up in the pictures like that no more. I know he's taking the photos, I hope, but he never in the photos himself. All right, look at the little baby. He cute. We got Mikey with the girl. Surprise, surprise. Mikey had a girlfriend or two, I think. He did for like a week or two. And the girls Mikey get, they never last, man. They don't last very long. I'm not sure why. I don't know. Maybe he's just too focused on his craft or something. Let's see what he about to do with this lady.
So now I'm going to teach her a calf slicer. Actually use this position a lot against a lot of high level people, so I think it's a really cool move for her to learn.
What that is.
So we're here, I go for the footlock, she turns.
Okay.
As she turns defending, I'm going to bury my leg down like this.
All right.
As I bury, I'm going to start going to your body. Don't tap her out, Mikey.
Here. Oh no, Mikey.
As I go to your body,
Mikey, what are you doing with that girl? Mikey, wait a second. Mikey, what are you doing? Mikey, what are you doing with that girl? Mikey, that's assault. Assault with the calf slicer. Mikey, what are you doing with that? See, now she's going to air you out too, Mikey. She's going to have to air you out as well. She's going to have to air Mikey out. What is he doing right there? He got to keep his hips away. Don't drive your hips forward. Whatever you do, Mikey, don't drive your hips forward. You couldn't pick a better technique. Why not? Why didn't he show the Mikey lock or something? What is he doing over there? See, I don't know what to say. What can I say, y'all? He's his own grown man. He about to become a man right there.
Up and put my body down like this. So what I'm trying to do is like. Put this
Oh
between
no,
your hips like
Mikey,
this.
Mikey, what are you doing? Mikey, what? That was inappropriate. Mikey, that was kind of inappropriate. That was inappropriate. What was he doing? I told him not to drive his hips forward. Why did he drive his hips forward? Sarah, you need to put him on timeout. You need to put him on timeout. Did you just see what he did?
The calf slicer. You see how strong that becomes?
Yeah.
She never
Now
had a
I'm
guy
going
do
learn
that
a
to her
mounted
like that.
triangle. Just so you have 2 attacks from them. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So lay down.
Stop.
So
Okay.
here.
He taking
See, I'm
all the.
holding-
Okay, he need to stop. He need to be stopped. Mikey, you need to be stopped for real though, man. What are you doing over there?
Your head like this when I do it. Okay.
Stop grabbing her head
When
like
he
that.
comes up. Now switch your hand to this. Now, as I switch from this to this, I can throw my leg over. And I
Mikey,
can
what
bring
are you
my hand-
doing?
And now from here I can.
Mikey, what are you doing?
You see?
Yeah.
So hug my body.
Mikey,
bring
what
this
are
thing
you
up to my
doing?
head.
Yeah.
Now collar tie me with this one.
What is he
I'll
doing?
Grab my head with this one.
Yeah.
Now switch
This
his
is
hand to
inappropriate.
here. Now throw this like over my head.
Mikey,
Yes, now
Mikey,
bring it
we
under
know
your
exactly what you're doing right there.
You're doing it.
Everybody
Now
knows
just bring
exactly.
your hips into
Mikey,
me. But bring your head down.
Mikey,
Let-
oh
let-
no.
let- Bring your hips down. Now pull my
I never see Mikey get tapped. That's not true. I never see Mikey get
strong.
tapped out, except for that one.
It's a lot of pressure on the neck and the choke there.
Okay.
He picked the worst techniques to show.
I think we're good. I think we're good for today.
Hey guys, so now I'm gonna teach her a
just-
calf slicer.
This is not a real sport. He picked the worst techniques to show on a girl you don't even know. Somebody said, "Hey man, that's my girl. I mean, whatever. What am I doing? What was I going to do?" Okay. Very educational. Jensen Gomez said he passed USADA. Okay, USADA can't catch nothing. USADA couldn't catch a cold. Okay, he enjoying himself. Okay. Okay, we saw that. ADCC, we got 88 kg. Who's over here? Some of these guys look like criminals over there. How come a lot of these guys look like criminals? Let me stop. I lost this. Who have I fought over here? The only person I fought was Thor. Joseph Chin a lot bigger than you guys think. Y'all think he's small. That ain't no small man. Pavel. Pedro Mourinho. I thought he couldn't get over there. Maybe they got his visa worked out. Goonrod. Nathan Haddad. Gustavo Batista. Felipe Costa. Chris Wojcik. Marlon Tajic. I trained with him too. Yeah, I trained with him when he was a kiddo. He ain't no kid no more. he ain't no kid no more. He on the Atos diet. Mateus Denise, Franco Diaz, Gabriel Broad, Thor, Sanitary. I fought him too. Roberto Frias and Ferris. Ferris is 88. Ferris, you kind of big for 88. How he make 88? You gonna have to cut. Bad News says boxer Pritchard Colin passes away at 33, more than a decade after suffering devastating brain injury in fight with Terrell Williams. I don't know if I saw that fight. I do recall this happening. This happened October 17, 2015. He was struck repeatedly to the back of the head, with the referee penalizing Williams 1 point for illegal blow. I am not going to ADCC. I don't got ADCC money. I'm not gonna. I just can't. What's the word I'm looking for? I can't justify going to Poland for ADCC. I just can't justify that. Maybe Sarah can go. She like ADCC. Speaking of ADCC, we got Helena. I'm about to call her Helen.
Hey guys, just a quick reminder, I'm going to be coming to Tampa, Florida on August 15th for a seminar and meet and greet at the Fit Fest. The Fit Fest is one of the largest expos in the US, and it combines multiple sports such as jiu-jitsu, CrossFit, bodybuilding, and so much more.
At least she's covered
There's
up.
competitions as well as tents with vendors, so make sure to check it out. Can't wait to see you on August 15th.
Okay. You don't like ADCC? Okay. We got to go in on Muggsy. We do need to go in on Muggsy. I meant to do it yesterday. I'm just a little tired, you know. They be taking shots at me. Y'all don't see them taking shots at me. They be shooting me. It's these parents. They be posting from their kids' account. Sarah, you be posting from your kids' account like that too? I be arguing with people with the kid picture in their profile. Don't that make me look like a fool? I look like a fool arguing with the people with the kid in the profile picture. Muggsy says reminiscing on his life before Instagram.
My life is phenomenal now, but y'all got to remember why I
Can
started.
y'all hear that?
A lot of y'all done forgot. I've been in jail for possession. I've been on probation for possession. I was a pothead for 16 years. I sold pills in my community. I did dumb shit. Y'all say I'm privileged, bro. No, I'm not. Look, that's a job I had. I hated. I hated this job. It was a pallet building job, 70 pounds a pop, minimum, 600 a day. Making like 800 to 1,000 a week. They work me like a slave, brother. They don't give a fuck about you in these jobs. They got you fucking stuck there, brother. Remember, the biggest quote with every civilization with slavery was take the mind and keep the body. That's what the fuck they do in these hard-ass labor jobs. For the most part. For the most part. And got you thinking this all you got. In reality, you have free will. I was very blind to that, though. And they kept my body. Kept me working. Kept me slaving. But now my life is beautiful. Look, that's Yoel Romero. Watching for like, what, 15, 20 years? It's me on stage with a young fan. I'm the fan favorite of RAF. Y'all gotta visualize yourself in a better light. It all starts in your head. Everything I visualize, everything I'm doing now, I put in my head first. But then I got to act on things. I got to take action with fear instilled in me. That's the risk. You can't be brave without being nervous. Your story changes when you change your story. I changed my motherfucking story. Fuck that damn job. Fuck weed. I'm gone.
Okay.
I'm here. Thankful to God. My first big match. Look at this crowd.
Muggsy says, or Mush says, sorry, I'm called Mush. I'm not feeling too good. It says, you pissed off the jiu-jitsu moms. You're cooked. How dare you tell the kids to get their education? Yeah. And I'm trying to be nice. I be roasting them up too, but I try to be nice. Most of those parents don't train. Most of those parents don't train. And they got the gall to talk to me, and I'm doing what their kids are trying to accomplish. Mush has done what their kids are trying to accomplish. And we're just trying to help, give good advice from our life experience, and they're jumping on me. But that's okay. I don't feel bad. I'm not going to take back my words. Hey kids, go to school while you train jiu-jitsu. That's pretty good. Now, we live in a world where people are arguing with me about going to school, getting an education, and getting a job so that you can, enjoy your hobby of jiu-jitsu. Most people not going to make it in jiu-jitsu. You could be a world champion and still not make it in jiu-jitsu. You can be a champion and still not make it. Because I see the people that don't make it. I see the people that made it, air quotes, but they're still struggling. I've seen the people that had to close their schools, people, dealing with health issues, and, you can't teach when you got health issues. Did you not know that? Okay, you can't teach anymore a lot of times. So the parents are living through their kids, and it is sad. I feel sad for these people. They're so delusional. They're over here arguing with me, and they keep calling me a podcaster. They keep calling me a podcaster. But it's all good, you know. Hey, I'm only trying to help. These jiu-jitsu coaches and their jiu-jitsu coaches never sit there and talk to them. Hey, you know, maybe little Johnny needs to stay in school. You know, he just, you know, he's not that talented. The coach needs to tell them the truth as well. I had another video from Muggsy. Where was that video? Are you there, Mush? I need you to watch this. Cause you know Mush ain't got no Instagram. Where'd that post at? Maybe he took it down. We missed a lot the other day. We're gonna come back to Victoria. Vortex. We gotta come back to her. Where Muggsy at? I thought I had it. There's Colton. You know, Mush over there training with Colton over there. Some good training. Is this the one I'm looking for?
Muggsy, I guess. He said he's a famous wrestler.
No, that's not it. Much got no patience. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. I can't. I already said my piece. Where is this Muggsy post at? Let me look for it. I knew I had it somewhere. Oh, here it is.
Keep the race.
Okay, let me. So some context. Let me. So Muggsy, I just want to say Muggsy is from Mississippi, correct? I believe. And if you guys follow the news, what's been going on in Mississippi last couple months? Nothing good, right? It was tough. Okay, that's awesome, man. You know, I went up there. I went up there a couple times. I need to go visit them again. But I had a good time, you know. He says, not sure if this interviewer enjoyed Muggsy's response to this question. Probably not. I mean, why are you asking Muggsy any questions? Let me get y'all's opinion on this.
It's out of, bro. Being black is going to be harder, but we all have what we need to be successful.
In the combat sports realm, black creators, they go through a lot of hatred, all that stuff. What would you say to upcoming black creators that want to start content? How they gonna deal with hate?
I would tell the black creators, keep the race out of, bro. We all gonna have our own battles, but we all have what we need to be successful.
Why would you have to keep your race out?
Being black is gonna be harder, but we have every right, just like everybody else. We can get cell phone, we can get bank account, we can get credit, we can do everything we need to be successful. So don't worry about the race thing. Worry about, am I working hard enough? Keep the race out of, bro. Being black is going to be harder, but we all have what we need to be successful.
In the combat sports realm, black creators, they go through a lot of hatred, all that stuff. What would you say to upcoming black creators that want to start content? How they gonna deal with hate?
I would tell the black creators, keep the race out of, bro. We all gonna have our own battles, but we all have what we need to be successful. So being black is going to be harder, but we have every right, just like everybody else. We can get cell phone, we can get bank account, we can get credit, we can do everything we need to be successful. So don't worry about the race thing. Worry about, am I working hard enough? Keep the race out of, bro. Being black is going to be.
Let me read a couple comments. He says keep the race out of it. The thing is, you can't keep the race out of it, especially in wrestling and jiu-jitsu and judo. Because, like it or not, you are a representative. Did you not know that? If you got some melanin, you're a representative. Think about Muggsy. He's the only, I'm gonna throw Kennedy Blades in there and David Carr. That's about 3 black people right there. Kennedy Blades, I don't know what she is. She might, be Latino or something. Muggsy, let's say Muggsy and David Carr, it may be JB. That's 3-4 people in the whole sport of RAF, Real American Freestyle. You are a representative. You are like it or not, you are a representative. you gotta do it for the melanated people when you out there. And when you go out there, who's rooting for you? It's melanated people. Maybe some other people from Muggsy. Mush says, when I fought, it was deeper than the mat. It is deeper because you got to fight harder to make a space. And so when he kind of says, don't bring the race into it. Why are you one of a few wrestlers on RAF, Muggsy, that look like you? You got to ask yourself those hard questions. And I don't like when people kind of downplay that stuff because, again, you are a representative, like it or not. You represent melanin. You represent America. You represent a lot of things. I mean, Muggsy represents, he represents some other type of thug behavior before he changed up, apparently. CP says, I tried to wingman for me, but you had no chance with those BJJ. Oh, nah, I don't want them. They're some delusional people. So I don't think that was good advice. And that's most athletes, you really don't take their advice. They don't stand for anything. That's why what made Muhammad Ali so great? He actually stood for something. That's why he's the greatest. So I'm not saying everybody's got to take upon that mantle. It's a tough mantle. Even speaking out, you see me speaking out, telling people to go to school, they jump it on me. And that's not about race or anything. That was just, hey, go get an education. And you got to realize some people's ancestors fought for your right to have that education. But whatever. So I don't really like much of what Muggsy says. He probably should have just pled the fifth or skipped the question or gave a boilerplate answer. So, Muggsy, he's not a role model. I know a lot of people think he's a role model. I don't think he's a role model. I think JB's a role model. David Carr's a role model. James Green's a role model. What's my homie with all the kids? Nate Jackson's a role model. Kenny Monday is a role model. Edmund Ruth. I can name a ton. Bobby Douglas. I can name a lot of better wrestling role models than Muggsy. They don't have the platform he has, but you know what? They actually got wrestling pedigree. He thought he was cooking. That's who gets promoted. Promoted is the fools. They're gonna promote the fools that go out there and jive and chuck for you. But Muggsy, what does Muggsy really stand for? He just he a reformed drug addict, basically. Kinda. Some people want to be tokens. That's fine, and we see it. So it's important that we educate people. And I don't know if I'll post this on social media. I need a little break. I wasn't feeling good yesterday. Something happened to me. Maybe I had a panic attack or something yesterday. I don't know what the heck happened to me. I must have been stressed out with just life. Let me read some of these comments. Muggsy says, the rights we fought so hard for, we have now. Let's make this money and make a difference. The thing is, Muggsy, you got to keep fighting for those rights. Those rights, they try to take those rights away from you. Danny Chopper, what's up, man? Danny Chopper. Oh, dang. Don't. If you don't have to watch the Craig Jones video, I told Carol, hey, don't watch it, Carol. When I saw Carol yesterday, I said, hey, Carol, don't go watching that video. It's graphic. And Carol looked like she wanted to listen to it. It was bad. It was pretty bad. And we got part 2 today. Someone says, what he was saying is you have to move past it and take it on the chin. If you call it out, it will hinder your progress. You have to choose between holding people accountable or marketing success. You don't have, you can make a choice. Again, if you want to be great, there's only one path to greatness. You can't, his base eats this stuff up. Yeah. I mean, his base got no loyalty. I subjected to Sarah. You can turn your volume down. You don't have to sit there and listen. You could have jumped off. I would have told you when it was okay. His base is not us. And again, when they use Muggsy up and he's no longer useful, I don't want to hear, hey, black people, come over here, help me buy my course. No. Now Danny Chopper might. I'm joking, Danny Chopper. You have to choose between holding people accountable or marketing success. One thing that can't be ignored is winning. Muggsy, Muggsy did. I only saw Muggsy win one match, and that was against a washed up. What's that UFC guy? I can't. Clay Guida. A washed up Clay Guida. It looked like Clay Guida threw the match. Yo, Raph, did you make him throw the match? Can y'all answer that for me? Yeah, you can't ignore winning. So if you head down and grind, you'll get what you need. The thing is, a lot of people work hard. You're never gonna hear. You ain't gonna hear about them. A lot of people work hard. I worked hard, and in jiu-jitsu, I thought I did something in jiu-jitsu, and come to find out, people just call me a podcaster. They be roasting me up and they be what? They don't even train, or they be white belts. They be roasting me up. They're like, blah 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 blah. Who are you, podcaster? Blah blah blah. I'm like, oh dang, I thought I did a little bit in this sport, but I guess not. He says his position is relatively valid and honest. He very well could have attempted to invalidate the whole message, saying we're all equal because of a change in papers in 1970. So it says, I've literally never thought of Muggsy as a black creator. He ain't no he ain't. He's a I don't know what Muggsy is. To me, he's a wrestler. He barely a wrestler who puts out interesting content which helps build the sport. But the thing is, when you say that, you kind of ignore people's histories and their trials and tribulations. So it's okay to I don't want to say celebrate people's differences, but we all have different backgrounds. It's okay. We can be proud of our backgrounds. If you're Irish, if you're whatever CP is, CP Brazilian, whatever your background is, it's okay to be proud of it. To me, he's a wrestler who puts out interesting content which helps build the sport. Now, most of his content is about him, how he used to sell drugs and now he doesn't sell drugs. But, congratulations on that. Y'all can't find nobody else. Y'all can't. Why can't you jump on JB like that? Why can't they? JB's a way better role model. No, he does. He gets a little long-winded sometimes, but JB's a way better role model, I would think, than Muggsy. The combat sports world is as diverse as it gets. Not really. Is combat sports really that diverse? I don't think so. Look around. It ain't diverse. When I look around, I see a couple black people, couple Asian people, and then, whatever else is in there. Depending on where you are. This depends on the sport. Which combat sport would you say is maybe MMA? Boxing's not really that diverse. It can be a little bit. Judo in Europe is diverse. and in America too. Jiu-jitsu is not really that diverse. It's mostly Brazilian. All Brazilian and American and a little bit of European. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe it is diverse. Wrestling for sure is not that diverse in America. But it does depend on where you are, depending on what part of the country you're in. Let's see. A lot of people get caught up in their systemic problems instead of working on intrinsic motivation and personal willpower. The thing is, those systems are very strong. Them systems are, why you underestimate those systems? Those systems are very, very powerful. And some of those systems been around for hundreds of years. Some of these systems are powerful. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Consistency leaves color at the doorstep. Okay. I've been the only brown man in almost every room I've ever been in my whole life. It's never held me back because I never let it. Okay. Were people writing paragraphs in the comments? On my post, Mush? Are you talking about my post? Go replay the game, change the game, leave the game by Robert Livingston. Okay, let me write that down. CP, you need to start a book club or something, bro. You need to start a book club. Today's 13th of August. Let's see. Robert Livingston. CP's very well read. Why can't we celebrate CP over Muggsy? Someone says, wait, so we all have our own battles and it's going to be harder for us, but don't talk about it. I'm confused, bro. I like your content and I still follow, but you be missing the mark with some of these. He missed the mark a lot of the times. Basically focus on what you can control. That's true. I understand that, but I don't get why we have to take our own personal experiences out of it. Well, your personal experiences are what makes you unique. Did you not know that? Your personal experiences, your history, your actions, that makes you unique. Somebody said he got that was a good line. Where was that? He got too many white people that like him to say what he thinks. Yeah, he want those checks. He got that car note to pay off. See, I keep telling y'all, stop buying these cars. Stop buying all these cars with your UFC money, your RAF money. Stop buying all these cars. You guys be under that payment. That payment get you guys. And Muggsy don't be in his comments fighting for his life, but I do. All right, there's not much I really care to read about this. Okay, let's move it. Keep it moving. All right, that's Muggsy. What did Alex have to say?
That I carry with me is my father, who was killed when he was 26 years old. I was 7 at the time. And I remember when I got to the age 26 and feeling like I cannot believe, 1, that my dad had a 7-year-old at this age, and 2, that he died so young. To me, it was like life is just starting for me. Mm-hmm. Things are only just now starting to click. The world is opening up before me at 26. And that's when his world ended. Mm-hmm. He was just a kid with a kid. For a long time, I struggled with fear of not even making it to that age, which is another conversation to unpack. Just, what happens to you when you have something traumatic like that happen at such a young age. But part of my why in life, in living as wholeheartedly as possible, is that I just feel fortunate enough to still be alive. That I carry with me is my father, who was killed when he...
So again, that's very sad news, but that's her story. That, I want to say, makes her interesting, but that's what makes her unique. Yeah, you don't need to erase your history, erase your, you celebrate yourself. Everybody deserves to be celebrated. Even Josiah somehow. Even Josiah. Actually, never mind. Not just. You know what? I got a new favorite Josiah. That's Carol's Josiah. Carol and Dare's Josiah. That's my favorite Josiah. I'm not claiming other Josiah. Bill Hilarious. I got my new Josiah. The homie Isaac Dodeline said they got the block party this Saturday. Is it this Saturday? Yeah, this Saturday. If you're over in what part of Monterey Park, California, go check them out for me. Go check them out. AOC splits from fiance. AOC kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know about her politics. Sarah looked like she vote for AOC. Sarah looked like she vote for AOC. We got Roddy Ferguson Jr. I still don't know why he named her that. Mush, can you ask him why he named? Can you ask him? Roddy? Yeah, Roddy. Can you ask him why he named her Junior? I just really want to know. Cassia over here, at the old people's house. Jazz says that's what. Oh, and you know what? That don't always work. That freezing your eggs. CP. Let me stop. I'm about to throw CP under the bus. Let me stop. See, look, I've changed. I've got what's that term? Going over a new leaf, brought a new leaf, turned a new leaf. What's the term I'm looking for? Anyway, I'm doing good. Look, I could have roasted CP. I'm going to be good right now. Look, I stopped myself. I didn't say anything. I was thinking it. I didn't say it. So I'm changing. I've turned a new leaf. No, it doesn't. Oh. I don't. Let me stop. Let me leave. I can't. I already pissed off the jiu-jitsu moms. I can't be turning, pissing off everybody else. What'd you send me, CP? What is that? Manuscript? Oh, we might have to post that. Let me post that, CP. I'll post that for you on the live stream. How many pages is that, CP? And look, I'm a real one because I'm like, you know what, CP? Let me just post your research real fast. We'll read it real quick. All right, let me see. CP doing good. See, I'm a real one, man. See, look, I didn't get CP in trouble today. I'm good. Let's see what CP got over here. We zoom in. We can't really see. That's why we have to zoom in. Here we go. Actualizing human dignity in hierarchical organizations. A case study from Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu by Dr. CP. Over 300 pages? How am I supposed to read that, CP? And these jiu-jitsu kids can't read it. They can't read nothing. Dissertation of the University of St. Gallen School of Management, Economics, Law, Social Sciences, International Affairs, and Computer Science to obtain the title of Doctor of Jiu-Jitsu. You put pictures of color. Dang, CP, how much that cost you, bro? CP got the color. He used the color ink on this thing. And look at that font. Submitted by Christian A. Pierce from the United States of America. Approved on the application of Dr. Florian Wettenstein and Dr. Claudia Marconi. All right, look at that. Look at my man over there. Look at my homie over there. Yo, shout out to CP. All right, CP. Dr. CP. Dr. CP. Dr. CP. All right, shout out to this homie. What? We need to celebrate CP over Muggsy. I know Muggsy can't read. Did he graduate high school? He probably got a GED, which nothing wrong with the GED. There's nothing wrong with the GED, but I don't know if he got that. Okay, we got Cassia. She over here at the old folks' home. These people, oh, that's karate. Look at grandma over here. Look at the grandmas. What are they doing over there? Karate? My granddaughter's a black belt in karate, and she's 3 years old. When you're not a black belt in jiu-jitsu, and some kid is a black belt in karate or taekwondo, and they're 5 years old and they can't tie their belt, you be like, dang, this sucks, right, Sarah? I'm sorry, my bad. If anything ever happened to me, y'all remember me for all my jokes. Y'all remember me for all my jokes, all my bad jokes. Them old people don't care. Turn on Jeopardy. I want to see the Wheel of Fortune. Old people just want to watch Wheel of Fortune. And Murder, She Wrote, and Law and Order. Yeah, old folks, they want to see that Law and Order. I don't even know what season they're on. Law and Order. Yeah, Law and Order. What else do old people be watching? The View, for my ladies. They be watching The View. That's what my grandma be watching. The View. What else they be watching? Jeopardy. What else do old people? They don't watch Wheel of Fortune like they used to. What's the show? Yeah, there's so many old shows. I'm gonna age myself or date myself. Matlock, yeah, Matlock. In the Heat of the Night. Them shows used to be good back then. All right, nobody cared about that. She appreciate being that silver. Yeah, that's what she told you. All right, my Christian's going to karate again. Okay. When is he getting his PhD? Gunsmoke and banana. Yeah, that's for the older guy. That's for grandpas. Banana. I never seen no ladies watch Gunsmoke. It was mostly the grandpas and uncles. And old westerns. I could never sit down and watch an old western. Were y'all able to watch them I couldn't watch them old westerns. And I could never watch MASH. For some reason, kids couldn't watch MASH. I don't know. As soon as the theme song for MASH came on, we would go to sleep. Great aunt. Okay, she used to watch Gunsmoke. Okay. Your grandma 99. You better give her hugs and kisses, my man CP. Cause you're her grandson, her karate grandson. That MASH will come on. You see the helicopter. Okay, I'm bored. I couldn't watch some old people shows back then. You know, them old westerns or them 1930s movies, black and white. If you saw a black and white movie, okay, it's time to go. Because you knew that wasn't for you. If you saw that black and white show up on the TV, okay, it's time to leave. You know, when we were growing up, we knew, okay, this is for adults. We knew that, okay, that's for adults. Okay, time to do something else. Nobody had to tell you. And y'all remember we didn't have remotes back in the day. We had to go turn the television channel. The kids had to get up. All right, hey, get up. Turn the channel. We had to get up and turn the TV channel. We didn't have no remote because we were the remote. Y'all remember that? That was pretty bad. Yo, come change the channel. Okay. You had to get up there and change the channel. God damn. You say you love whammies? What is that? Sarah, you dating yourself? My cousin's grandpa stayed watching the westerns. Sometimes they would be good, but like as a kid, you just couldn't watch. I don't know a kid that watched a single western back then. CP said his grandfather watched MASH. Yeah, but you never watched it. Even Sarah couldn't withstand MASH. Yeah, they would be fine. They said some crazy stuff in those westerns. They were saying some crazy stuff in those things. It says Cristiano Ronaldo and Georgina are married, and you know where he met that girl. If you know the answer where he met her, answer in the chat, because I don't want to spoil it for y'all. He definitely got a strong prenup though. Now, where did he meet that girl? If y'all know. Suge Knight says, "Leave me out of it," and doesn't want to testify in Tupac Shakur trial. That's true. That's true. We got Grippo. What is Grippo doing?
One thing I would like to see less of is women doing women-only seminars.
Okay.
I remember Adele was here on the East Coast one time, and she was doing a few seminars, and one or two of them.
Now notice he got that black nail polish on. You know, Josiah loved that.
We connected. I wasn't sure if I was able to attend the seminars or not, but I was like, man, if I was a guy, I am a guy. What are we talking about here? Anyways,
I ask very tricky questions.
I was a guy able to go to the seminar.
Yeah.
And find out it's women only. I want a wig and paint my nails, you know? And I want
of course.
I think
who had black nail polish?
We need to think that it's not just women that can learn from women.
Yeah.
Men can learn from women so much. I learn so much from Brie every day. And I don't like this thing of like, oh, only women can attend this. It's kind of just their thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Ole.
Should be able to learn from women
Fabricio.
as well.
Oh, Fabricio does that?
Like only women can teach other women.
No.
It's not
you meant
case
Fabricio. I thought you meant the real. Okay. And he need to stop painting his nails, man. We trying to get you away from Josiah. He had black nail polish? Okay. Stalker and a creep. Do y'all understand how many times I had to ban Josiah from this live stream and my messenger and everything else? It's been crazy. What Victoria Vortex doing? Okay, she says she about to fight. They want a women's only space. There's nothing. Yeah, that's true. And we can't blame them. Look at the state of the sport. We got predators left and right. All right, Victoria, good luck. She got the Aerodyne machine right there. She getting that cardio in. Make sure you got some ventilation though. All right, she doing it. It says Disney officially revives gargoyles. Don't mess it up, please. That's a good one, Dave Chop. He says the demon is like a symbiote from Spider-Man. Grapple. He needs some help, bro. He needs some help. It says former Taylor Farms exec. Is that the guy with the lettuce? That might be why I'm sick. That might be why I wasn't feeling good yesterday. Say a prayer for me, man. I was scared. I was like, man, I ain't ready to go out like this. Yeah, that gargoyle. I like, the guy that does the voice, the black dude. I love that. He got a good voice. Goliath, remember that guy? I can't remember his real name, but Goliath, that guy, his voice, he got a good voice. He got pooping a leg. Yeah. Anyway, he's accused of stealing more than $32 million. Dang. Now, you can't let me steal $2. I'm in jail. They might tase me, shoot me, or worse. He steal $32 million. He gonna get a slap on the wrist. He gonna go to the federal penitentiary. What's that? Very, not maximum security, low security federal penitentiary. He gotta live good. Yeah, I think maybe that's what happened. So somebody was sick. Yeah, somebody was sick yesterday, and they're like, yeah, I feel better. And then now I feel terrible. I'm praying to God, don't take me out of here like this, guy. Come on. I still got a couple of things I'm trying to achieve. Gargoyles, Batman, anime series, X-Men were peak American animes. We had some good shows back then, bro. We had some good shows. And you know what? They were kind of dark. X-Men was dark. Batman was dark. Gargoyles was dark. All them shows were dark. Them shows kind of hit. Them shows hit, bro. We got 66 kg ADCC. Diego Pato, probably the foremost, number one seed. We got Dorian Oliveras. He's going to do good. Now, Dorian Oliveras cannot get out of closed guard. So what the heck happened with him? People were getting shot. Oh, were they getting shot in there? Okay, probably, yeah. They were busting up the gargoyles because, they turned to stone. And during the day, people would bust up the gargoyles. They bust up. And how the heck did they put a medieval castle up on a big skyscraper like that? Wasn't that crazy? What kind of OSHA? What kind of permit you need to get a castle put on the top of a skyscraper? Can you imagine a castle? It's not possible. They airlifted a castle onto the skyscraper. That was wild. The original castle, yeah. How did they ship the castle from Europe to America and put it up on? How did they do that? Maybe they tore it down. You could theoretically tear it down and then rebuild it. That's possible, possibly. That is possible, maybe. I think they lifted that thing up in the air, though. They had automatic weapons and cyborgs. Yeah, that show was hitting. And he had baby mamas. Remember, he had a couple baby mamas. And he was macking on the little detective girl. That voice helped him out a lot. He had that deep voice. Them girls couldn't resist that. Somebody said I sound like Prince. I don't know if that's good or bad. Eccentric billionaires are evil. Yeah, that's true. It's true. Them billionaires evil, bro. Dorian Oliveras, Fabricio Hokage. Okay. Grippo. Ole. Kennedy. How did Kennedy get in there? He need to win something, man. His dad is already celebrating that other guy as his son. He already celebrating Jalen as his real son. So Kennedy, you need to win something, man. You need to win at least ADCC. Kawhi Gabrielle, I don't know where that guy's from. Where's this kid? Oh, BJ College. Oh, I don't know if he's gonna do well. He from the school formerly known as BJ College. Josh Cicernos, okay. Owen Jones, okay. Nico, okay. Felipe Machado, okay. Dominique Maya, okay. He might do something. No, he didn't do too much against Grippo that last time. David Mateus Santos, okay. Beskat Kasparov and Jacob Walix. I don't know how to say the last name. Yigit, okay. Rioma. Okay. Okay, that might be all right. I don't know. Owen Jones in the B team files. Let's see what's going on B team. Oh, let me see what that girl's saying. All right, Sarah says she's been waiting for this all day.
You, since you took the time to comment. The thousands of people watching. Now, I'm fully aware, that people being curious and people being concerned are two different things. I'm aware that people don't care because they're concerned. They care because they're curious. But at the end of the day, the thousands of people watching, and even you, because you took the time out of your day to comment, you care. Obviously, you, since you took the time to
Somebody
comment.
said, who cares? I don't really care, but it is impacting the sport. Some of those guys at ADCC, a lot of those guys at ADCC come from B team or simpleton. She says, when I don't care, I don't contribute to the engagement. Okay. B team, got the B team documentary coming out. She says, getting ready for my documentary on what it was really like training at B team. Charlotte needs to just drop the OnlyFans leak. Okay. I haven't done that much research. Can somebody do some research for me? Sarah not doing no research. Hey, listen, she gonna make her bag. I mean, you should have looked at her eyebrows. That's what I would have done. Her eyebrows tell you everything you need to know.
Ladies, if you're gonna travel internationally and you want to have these international romances, you can't be scared of a little uncircumcised peen. I promise you, he's from another country. He's not circumcised. Learn to love it.
When I was out on set doing your movie there, you're like, hey, man, we need some titties.
There was a scene that we really wanted somebody with
nice titties. And Raina, Josephine, Ariel, Josephine, Joseph, Raina.
She came through. I didn't know. So when you're making a movie and you need somebody to do nudity, it's incredibly hard to find somebody.
Well, you got to know a guy.
You got to know a guy. We actually went through a casting company and we had like 7 options. And they were not good. And they're not sending me pictures of the girls with their
titties out. Yeah, right? That's illegal, I think.
That's weird. It's illegal.
Yeah.
It turns me into a little bit of a predator. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And I would see like a full body photo. They're wearing a t-shirt, but when you're going to put titties in a movie, you got to put titties in a movie.
I told her we'd be doing this.
What are they talking about?
Love it. But yeah, they're nice titties. She's insane. But how was she on set?
She was fantastic. So I asked you when you were on set shooting with us, I was like, yo, bro, we need some titties. And you were like, for real? And I said, yeah. You pull out your phone, immediately FaceTime
I made
somebody.
one phone call.
Make one phone call.
What's that phone call
And
to?
the first thing you say is like, hey, I'm here shooting a movie. Dude needs somebody with some titties. She pulls her titties out on the FaceTime.
On the FaceTime.
On the FaceTime. I'm right there.
Yeah.
She was like, I can do it. And I was like, you're Cass. Congratulations, you booked it.
We need our ladies. We need these young ladies to have more respect for themselves. We really do need them to have.
Okay, I got my snake print.
We really do need these ladies. Viewer discretion advised. Kiddos and Carol and Sarah, turn around, please.
Bikini on, very fitting to talk about these snake ass hoes. And yeah, I'm gonna go live on YouTube. I guess I lied. I can't go live on YouTube for 24 hours because my account's like new or whatever. So I'm gonna have to go live on Ringside Raina. I'm gonna change the name to Raina Redacted though.
You know, Craig, he changed his bio to Neapolitan, and you know what? I took a note from him, and I changed my bio to podcaster. If you go check it out, I changed my stuff to podcaster. She says he feeds on all forms of publicity. Well, you guys, two peas in a pod. To be honest, y'all are hyped thinking we beefing, but this is banter. How we have always played with each other as friends. Now, Raina, I think that's her name. You know, friends don't do what y'all just did or did in the past. That's not friendly behavior. See, I was trying to tell Carol, the girls nowadays, the people nowadays aren't the same as, you know, in the 1990s. Because Carol's trying to give advice. I'm like, Carol, that's a long time ago, Carol. These people moving different. Y'all could do all that dirty stuff and you could be friends. And back in the day, you had to get married to do all that. Back in the day, you had to serenade in the rain. Ole, ole, ole. You had to sing in the rain to get that. Now these fools, they just do that on Slow Tuesday. You had to sing and dance and with choreography, good choreography, by the way. You had to sing and dance with good choreography to get those ladies back then. In the rain. You had to sing in the rain. I never did all that. They were. But listen, Mush, they made you work. You had to work for it too. You still had to work for it. I heard that's before my time. You still had to put work in. They might have been, you know, doing that behavior back then, but you still had to put some work in. You had to put work in. Everybody had to put work in. She makes BJJ look bad. It's already. We need CP. Where's CP at? Save us, CP. Okay, I don't know what OG's Mush got. They might have been, you know, some alternative lifestyles or something. What were they doing over there? What were those unks over there doing? They might have had a couple girls though. That ain't normal behavior. We ain't talking about players, Mush. We ain't talking about players. We talking about regular people, Mush, not players. Players, you know, players back then. CP over. What CP sending me? CP, you know I get distracted, bro. What are you sending me? Oh, geez. CP, don't. CP, you're supposed to be better than me. CP terrible, y'all. CP, I'm over here. We need more CPs. Not right now, but we do need more CPs than Mugsies. They were, but listen, but you had to put more work in, Mush. Can we agree? You had to dress up back then. If you wanted to be a player back then, you had to dress up. You needed a nice car. You needed to smell good. You needed to be smooth. You needed a lot of stuff back then to get those girls, like, even, you know, they were, you know, but they still had to put some work in. Let's skip the 70s though. We ain't talking about the 70s much. We're not talking about that disco era. No, I'm talking about, you know, he talking about that disco era. That's different. That was fueled by powder. Yeah, that don't count. That's where AIDS came from. They were doing some freaky stuff in that 70s, that disco era, that Studio 54. That was different, bro. They were doing that was different. I'm saying more 70s, I'm saying more 70s, 80s, 90s. Late 70s, 80s, 90s. 70s, we don't count the 60s. Nah, that's different. That was free love. That don't count. After birth control, that don't really count. Where's Craig at today? I guess he's hiding. CP done scared me, y'all. CP done scared me. CP, I was not ready for. I'm gonna have to look at that later. I took a quick glance. I'm gonna be honest. That ain't worth fighting for. CP, you said it to me. I'm gonna be honest. She's not worth fighting for. She's not really worth sweating for. You need to let her go. That was Google search. Okay, we ain't gonna do that on the live stream. Was anybody here one day? This way before Sarah was here. I'm kind of slurring a little bit. Say a prayer for me. Before Sarah got here, we had to. Jazz saw it. Okay, what did she say? What did she say about it? Before Sarah got here, we had to. I think we were doing research on. Hey Sonny, we had to go members only. We had to switch over to members only on that. I was like, all right, let's switch over to members only right now. And CP got left behind that day. I didn't see nobody else get exposed. Maybe she said she trying to go live, so I'm gonna have to maybe wait till the weekend. She said it makes sense for a woman like, well, Europeans are pretty chill about that kind of stuff. As long as you're safe, they don't really care in Europe. They whatever. As long as you pay taxes, they don't really care over there in Europe. As long as it's legal, of course. Let's see. Where were we? I talked about Muggsy. I talked a little bit about the Reina girl. What else were we supposed to look at? Somebody said checkmate. Oh, Train Angry says checkmate. Respectfully, admit you don't care about safety. I mean, somebody calling me. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me pause real fast. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna jump. I'll be here, but give me 1 second.
It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What?
Ha ha ha. Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you.
It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What?
Ha ha ha. Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you.
It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What?
Ha ha ha. Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you.
It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What?
Ha ha ha. Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you.
It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What?
Ha ha ha. Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you.
It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What?
Ha ha ha. Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu. Hey, I'm back. I had to take a call. I'm back. Was anybody here? Remember that one time I had to go pick up my homie Jose? Were y'all here? I just left the live stream. I was like, I gotta go. I'll see y'all guys in a little bit. Had to run to the little train stop, pick him up. Y'all still there? What were we talking about? Oh, checkmate. Checkmate. Bush was Bush there? I had to go pick up my homie. I was like, y'all, I'm gonna keep live streaming. Stay here. I gotta go rush real quick to pick the homie up. My homie Jose. My Dominican homie. Shout out to the Dominicans. Shout out to the Haitians. Shout out to all the Caribbeans. Shout out to the FBA. Yeah. Sarah says she don't like FBA. Let me stop. I don't want to start that today. Checkmate. Respectfully admit you don't care about safety. I argue most of your jiu-jitsu academies don't care about your safety. Okay, what's going on?
says, does IBJF support this stuff? Checkmat has received more complaints than anyone. It's probably well over 40. We have been told for years they handle things from within. Is this how they handle it? Convicted predator, coaches team to win tournament, starts at the top, and when the top is corrupt, what do we do? Who's corrupt over here? You don't like FBA much? Mush, what you? I think Mush think I'm saying something else. Let me text Mush something else. I don't know what Mush got in his mind. CP? Okay. Let me. I'm texting Mush. I don't know what. Mush think FBA stands for something else. What kind of FBA you talking about, Mush? Who's the predator over here? There are too many predators, man. It be making me sad when I see all these predators. Oh, okay, they got the mugshot. he look like some of the homies. That look like CP's hair if he grow it out. That looks like my hair. That's my hair in a couple of years. I am trying to get it longer. The white guy. No, it's this guy. Both guys. Yeah, that guy. That look like Jeff. What he do? Let me see what they say. Let's see. What'd he do? Denton Police Department, Texas. I swear to God, Texas. He's white. That guy's white? Nah. Oh, he said nah. Wait a second. This guy? That guy's in denial. But look at his hair. That ain't. I'm sorry. I know that hair when I see that hair. That's CP's hair. He lied on his form. He must be Brazilian. You know how Brazilians are. No negro, no preto, moreno. The Brazilians, me and CP be watching that stuff. He said he moreno. Look at that. That's CP's hair right there. That man done lied on his thing, bro. He done lied on his thing. Nah, that dude lied, bro. he done lied. He said non-Hispanic. Let's see. He's in denial. Yeah, he in denial. Oh, Jesus. I ain't gonna read this part. I'm gonna let you guys read that. What's wrong with Texas? It's always somebody in Texas. Abuse of a child. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Continuous under 14. What's his name? Martin Wendell. That sounds like a Brazilian name. I don't know. Is that the same guy? That's a different guy. Oh, Jesus. Okay, lock him up. Is this all the same? Dang, yeah, lock him up. And the other guy too? What the other guy do? Uh-oh. He got in trouble. Okay. And even Train Angry MMA was in trouble. Everybody in trouble. It says U.S. families face nearly $4,000 in back to school costs per child as prices rise. Sarah, you spending $4,000 for back to school costs? How much it costs to put the kids in school? You do homeschool though. It costs a lot. Everything costs money in America. It says nearly $4,000 estimate includes supplies and a full school year's worth of packed lunches. That ain't right. That's all the lunches and everything. You might as well put the gas in there going to the school. How much homeschool costs, Sarah? Let's see. Nolan Wells' friends say his mother's social media posts fueled online hate and threats.
How do you guys think that this should have been put out to the world?
So, first off, I wish that none of this would ever happen. I wish Nolan could still be here with us today. And I wish that, like I said, none of this would ever happen. Like, I wish that all this could be erased and Nolan could be here tomorrow. I mean, that's more than anything.
Weren't those the kids he was with?
But other than that, I feel like his mom blasting us on social media from the get-go, saying that
some good old boys.
He was out there with Warren and another guy.
Who's the other guy?
That's where it first started to take off. And then also the fact that she posted a picture of me and Morgan and another guy and Nolan on the boat together, blasting that out there, pushing this narrative, kind of, I guess.
Remember, they're from Mississippi. That's where Muggsy's from.
Never happened either. And I don't think those would have never.
I want you to remember they're from Mississippi. You want to call in? Okay. Yeah, call in, Mush. Yeah, call in, Mush. We'll put Mush on here. I don't know how to put the audio on from my cell phone. I need to figure that out. I've never mastered that. You gonna call in, Mush? Call in. Yeah, call in when you can. Whatever time you can. Let me play the second part.
Never happened. A lot of this stuff wouldn't have been as viral or gone all over the country at this point. I mean, this is a countrywide news story that is just blown out of proportion, and the fact that it was our best friend and it's not what people are saying it is what hurts the most. I mean, that was our brother. I mean, straight up. That's what I told his dad the night that he came over to my house. He was like, blah, blah, saying something. I was like, dude, that was my brother. Like, and you know that. He knows that. We were picking him up every single day. He never drove. I can't tell you how many times I pulled up in his driveway and picked him up. And it wasn't him asking. It was just because that's what we did. We just picked up Nolan all the time. That's how we, came about to all the stuff that we were going to. We'd go and pick him up. That's how much we like to be around him. We would do stuff just like that all the time,
They ain't had no other black
never
friends.
Happened. A lot of this stuff.
Them guys look a little suspect to me now. I'll be careful. Now, they're all from Mississippi. And who else from Mississippi said, hey, don't make it about race? It was Muggsy. And also, remember, they got the dude interviewing them is black American. We're going to have an FBA episode. I want to get Mush on there and CP on that FBA episode one day. We're going to have to get Mush on there. We're going to have to get Mush on there one day. Again, I keep bringing this to Officer Tatum. Yeah, that's his name. I keep bringing Muggsy up because he's from Mississippi. And if you don't know about Mississippi, Mississippi's a different place. Me and my homie Jeff, we drove through Mississippi, and I was like, man, let me get out of here. Something in my spirit was like, man, let me get out of here. My ancestors told me to get out of there. The ancestors spoke to me. They said, Alec, you better don't stay too long here. Keep it moving, Alec. So we'll wait for Mush to call in on that. Let's see. It says U20. The U20 gold medal predictions. 57, they said Magomedov. You can't stop putting names like that. Dagestani people. Pray the car didn't break down. Pray we got Jesus. Sarah, if that car broke down, you had two melanated dudes in there. They would have got us. What are y'all boys doing? What you doing over here? This ain't Georgia. And some of the places, they had that big Confederate flag waving. I know the Haitians ain't scared of Confederate flag. That I see that big Confederate flag waving. I already know. Hey, don't stay around. Haitians, hey, Haitians don't care about that stuff. We all need Jesus. She said, "I'm scared." It was safe. It was safe. Hey, listen, Jesus can't save everybody. I don't know. Can Jesus, can you save her? Jesus busy. Let's see. 61, Aaron Seidel. 65, Bo Bassett. 70, Sinna Kali. 74, Jaden James. 79, Ismail Kaniev. Ooh, is that this week or next week? I might have to watch a little bit of that U20. They got the U20 Worlds. It's gonna be good. 86, Aiden Sinclair. Why do you spell his name like that? 92, Abel Faz. How y'all say this name? CP, how you say this name? Abel Fazil. Okay. That's a tongue twister. Ramani. 97, Constantine Petri Shiveli. 125, Abel Fazil. Are they brothers? They got the same. Mohammad Nezad. Okay. Jesus. Yeah, Mush, call in, man. Call in, brother. We'll let Mush preach to us today. I done charged my battery too. We good. I'm ready for you, Mush. We ain't figured out how to get the call system to work. So I just put the phone right there. Let Mush talk. Yeah, just call in. Well, he about to call in. Let's watch Muggsy.
It's a Will. How we doing, sir? Long time no see ever.
Yes, sir.
How you been?
Oh, we got Mush. Yo, Mush, you live, brother?
Yo, what's good, bro?
Nothing much, man. Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, shit, okay. What up, though? You been training?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, me too, man. I was at Colton's yesterday. Judo is very hard. That's the first thing I want to say. Judo, harder than jiu-jitsu.
I gotta agree, man.
Okay, and here's why. So in judo, everybody's strong. It's first and foremost. Everybody's strong and no one concedes. There are 5-year-olds that are really strong to like 70-year-old guys that are very strong because they don't concede position. In jiu-jitsu, we can pull guard and we can fight off our back, but in judo, there's only a limited amount of time that you can fight on the ground. And if there's no action, they stand you back up. So the physiological demands are way higher.
That's true.
Overall athleticism, the athletes are better. And it's really kind of dangerous, actually, too, because you will get thrown over and over and over again. You're taking a lot of bumps. But the jiu-jitsu kind of helps because when I get on the ground, I can fend off stuff and I can attack. But, yeah, very cardio intensive. And like I mentioned to you before, so much weightlifting, so much strength and conditioning. I watch some of these workouts you post, and I think, man, they're not really doing any lifting. They're doing ecological lifting. They're doing this ecological safety condition. I'm like, man, I wish.
Sarah be doing her pull-ups. She do a couple little pull-ups.
I mean, pull-ups are great, man. Pull-ups are awesome, but it's not the only thing. I used to think that I was in shape, and then I started doing judo. Now, Master Lloyd had us doing some great strength and conditioning. It was awesome. Like, that's the closest, like, it prepared me for the mental grind and just the marathon training and drilling sessions. But, yeah, man, overall, I'd say that judo is tougher. Yeah, I mean, Colton's great. I suggest anyone that's interested in judo, try it out. If you're in the New Jersey area, check out Colton's Academy. It's really good. Really good training.
Y'all know I went up there a little bit, put my white belt on. It was fun. I had a good time, and I mean, they something they did really well. They like made sure somebody was there to watch us, and kind of make sure we didn't mess up. Make sure we didn't get hurt or anything. So that really helped a ton.
Yeah, mat awareness in judo is really important. Yeah, strangely enough, they're really aware of what goes on the mat. It's really good. I don't notice too many times you bump into people.
Yeah.
But that's kind of an acquired skill over time. Some academies don't have that.
I mean, they also. I feel like I wish more judo schools are like that. I'm not sure how High Noon is operating, but Colton runs like his jiu-jitsu program and his judo program, and he puts effort into both of them, which I think is really important.
High Noon does a great job with that too. I like training at High Noon. It's a big mismatch. So you got one of the best judo teams in the country, and then you have a very good no-gi program there, and it's a good mix of people. I'm always a fan of just different belt levels, so you can have rounds where it's blood rounds where you're trying to kill each other, and then you have rounds where you're trying to get the timing down. So both academies are great. I feel like really blessed that I've always gone to good schools because I watch some of the stuff that you post with some of these academies and some of the ideology, and I say, damn, I'm really lucky. I dodged some bullets because, wow.
I mean, you got. I mean, arguably, you got one of the best schools. You had access to one of the best schools where, you could be yourself. Some of these other places, you're a minority. In most of these gyms, you're a minority. What's up, Kadil? You got to watch your back. CP says you need to go to West Point and go drill with the team over there. Okay.
West Point, New York, at the Army Academy.
That's where CP graduated from.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. CP.
That's deep, bro. West Point, is that like upstate?
Where is he? Where is it, CP? They'll tell us. So much. You said you're going to weigh in on the Nolan Wells case, or you could do whatever you want. It's an hour north of. Okay.
I was just gonna say they weren't his friends. You don't leave your friend there. You have to be culturally aware. If you know your friend is the only black friend there, or one of the only black guys there, you don't just leave him there. It don't make sense to me. Like he left they took his phone. Didn't they find the phone at one of the kids' houses?
Yeah, some other kid had the phone.
They said they didn't have the phone.
Yeah.
It just sounds fishy to me, and they sound like some guilty people. And if the first thing you talk about your friend is we used to give him rides, that means that's not really your friend.
Yeah, you can give anybody rides.
You're going to talk about the good times you had with him, how, like, his family brought you in, like, all the fun, like, anything like that. You just talking about you gave this man a ride. So it seems to me like you didn't really look at him as an equal. It was kind of like your token black friend. And it's just suspect to me. It's just, come on, man. Mississippi.
Yeah, Mississippi, man.
So I got a question. Did you grow up in an environment like that where you're the only black guy? Or were you in Atlanta, so probably not?
There's a couple instances. So I went to some predominantly black schools, and then we go to a couple white schools. But I go ahead.
I was just gonna say, and from my experience, it doesn't seem to me like those were his real friends.
No.
I mean, it's hard enough finding friends as it is, but it sounds suspect to me. My spidey sense is tingling. Like this don't make no sense.
These Muggsy's friends, bro. That's Muggsy's friends right there.
How do you guys?
Muggsy, don't get me started on Muggsy.
That's Muggsy. That's who Muggsy be hanging out with.
Yeah, don't get me started on Muggsy, bro. This is really suspect. That man was talking about I was a criminal, and then he gonna talk about other people like, bro, you were a criminal, you were trapping. But I don't know how he opened an academy for the youth, a bunch of kids in this program, and I think to myself, I wish I had something like that when I was growing up. But you know how social media it is, like they don't talk about the real. Like a guy like Muggsy is getting way more attention, or I guess he's getting a lot of attention, and JB, who's arguably the best American wrestler. I think the only person with an argument that could say that he's better than JB is John Smith.
Yeah.
But besides John Smith, JB's our GOAT in America.
Yeah. CP says, what are your thoughts on Craig? Oh, why are you bringing that up, bro?
About him messing with that OnlyFans girl?
Yeah, you can weigh in on that if you want.
I mean, I don't know. Like, this is the era where people just talk. So, I mean, I feel bad. He's putting his dirty laundry out there, but I don't really think it's a bad look because, like, he still hit.
That is true. That's true.
It's
That's
not really
true.
a bad look. I mean, how does it, like, you know, she didn't say he did anything criminal, so.
That's true.
Know.
Nah, we're not going to ask.
Josiah.
CP trying to start some stuff. We ain't going to answer that.
About what?
He said general thoughts on Craig. Let's leave that alone.
I don't know. I don't really think about him like that, you know. I mean, I don't really think about anything jiu-jitsu related like that.
Never
The
happened.
only thing I really do is watch your stream and I laugh at it or be in the comments.
Nah, we appreciate you, my man.
Oh man.
Let me see. We got some more Bugsy.
You got more Mugsy? What do you do now?
Sarah says, ask him why he gave up on me. Oh, dang. Curveball.
I gave up on you? I mean, I was never bought in, first off, because you don't train enough or you don't compete enough to go to Masters Worlds. I thought that was the whole thing, right? Like, you wanted to go to Masters Worlds and you couldn't say how many matches you done. Like, I've only seen one match. Did you post one match of hers?
Yeah, we watched the one with the AC. AC went out. She lost by AC. AC malfunction. Sarah.
I'm not a believer. I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound hard. Well, it's not even harsh. It's just the truth. I'd rather you just not waste your money because, like, you get really hurt. I mean, I know it's jiu-jitsu, but you can get really hurt.
Yeah.
So you go into. So all I know is you've had one match, and the person fatigue tapped. That's not going to happen at Masters. People are not flying all the way to Vegas to have a good time. They're coming out there to win. Because depending on what academy you go to, you have to fight tooth and nail to get promoted. I know, like, personal experience of guys on the team. They were white belts, and they were training with the pros. Like, we had a guy, one of my good friends, he was on the team, and he was doing the practices when it was me and Muhammad and DJ. And he was in there with us going through the grind, like all the PLI guys in Camp Springs. And he was training like he was a damn professional.
Yeah.
And he was going to, because it used to be like they had white belt worlds at Worlds, if you remember. It wasn't just Masters. So, like, he went to Worlds with us. But I think he did Masters too. Regardless, he was old enough to do Masters or around that age. And he still fought and trained like he was a professional. So you got to think, if these guys or these girls are training like that every day, they're doing conditioning. Like, they're living the shit.
Yeah.
They're living it. So you going over there and you only got one match, it's kind of, why waste the money? Why risk getting injured? Because you don't want to just say, oh, damn, I went all the way out there and I got first rounded and I didn't train hard for it. So that's why I didn't give up. It's like everything. It's like you telling kids to go to school. I'm trying to give you advice because I have lived experience, but you don't want to listen. So I'm going to be like, okay, go about your way.
Yeah. I'm going to stop giving advice. I'm going to stop giving
advice. Don't give advice because you get mad. People get mad. They're like, man, you didn't even say don't quit. You didn't even say quit school. You said stay in school and get a job. Because jiu-jitsu is not that hard. You don't need to train. That's my hot take. You don't need to train full-time to win.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, it is getting the level is high. But you know what you do? You just make time early in the morning, train early, go to school, train at night. You can make it work.
How many hours do you need? Because in one practice, like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going beyond that, I don't think you're getting. I don't think the juice is worth the squeeze like that. Now, if you're doing a marathon drilling session, that's something different. But let's break it down. If you go to work every day, depending on your job, because if you want to make jiu-jitsu your job or like take it serious, you got to think about what career path you're taking. So you could get a remote work job, which would take an hour away from your day, will give you an hour back because you wouldn't have to commute. So if you work remotely, you just wake up in the morning, you go to your home office, and you start working. You do an 8-hour shift, remote work. Or if you just, have a regular job, that's 9 to 10 hours right there. But let's say you have to be to work at 9, right?
Mm-hmm.
You wake up at the ass crack of dawn and do your conditioning, or you train, go to work. Right after work, you go train again, you go to sleep. You're not going to have a life, but you got 2 practices in. Or you just do strength and conditioning in the morning and train at night.
It kind of reminds
I'm
me.
assuming that you.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
It reminds me of Ronnie Coleman. I don't know if you know Ronnie Coleman, the bodybuilder.
Yeah, he was a cop.
Yeah, he was working full time. Hey, he's sitting there eating in the car, trying not to get barbecue sauce on his uniform, and he would do his cardio when he could, worked out when he could.
It's sound advice. I mean, is the chat disagreeing with me? Maybe. All those jiu-jitsu moms are gonna be mad.
Sarah upset, but
Why is Sarah upset?
I don't know. She said you don't believe in her.
I mean, don't be okay. Well, prove me wrong. Prove me and my expertise wrong, please. Please do.
All right, you heard him,
I
Sarah.
want to be wrong. Prove me wrong. I would love for you to prove all the logic and experience wrong. Please.
She says she will. Okay, let's go. Now.
All right.
Now.
Make sure you post the footage too. I want you to post the footage.
We're gonna go on Flow Grappling. Pull it up.
Yes. You know what? Flow Grappling never lies.
That's true.
So far, whenever we say pull up the footage, we see the footage, and
we had to search for that one dude.
The argument cease when you pull up the the Flow Grappling.
We had to search for that one dude. He gave us the wrong name. We had to look for him.
That's why I try to stay offline, bro, because it's all a farce. It's not real.
Did you see his match?
It's just all a game.
Did you see his match?
No, I
no,
didn't.
It was terrible.
I don't want that's time that I'm never gonna get back, dude. I'm never gonna get that time back, so I'm not gonna give it up.
It was bad though. Sarah's like, he's doing so good. I was like, Sarah, he just there framing from a half guard.
See what I mean? And then she's gonna argue with you and tell you that she's ready to go to Masters Worlds. She's gonna argue with you.
I'd be arguing with white belts.
That's your problem. I know you're doing God's work by having the stream because it's my only link to jiu-jitsu, really. But yeah, you're doing God's work arguing with white belts. See, back in the day, we used to have a saying, "Shut up, white belt," and we just kept it pushing. But now everyone has a say.
CP says, "What are your thoughts on Kano's pillars of judo applied to life outside the dojo?"
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know his pillars off the top of my head.
What are the pillars?
What are you talking about? Like mutual benefit, education and mutual benefit? Yes. I think in theory it's great. I would love it. I like the vibe in judo. It's pretty traditional. I wish you could celebrate more after a match, but I'll be so in the zone that I don't really celebrate. Because I think sometimes in jiu-jitsu, when we would celebrate or guys jumping in the crowd, it was kind of performative, like soccer. Where like if I'm really fighting for my life out there and I had a war, I don't have no energy to just be like, yay, like I be wanting to like lay down.
Were you there when was it Samuel Braga? Somebody was celebrating, and then this is a long time ago. They were celebrating, and they're like, "All right, come back here. You're disqualified." Like I think he won the match. It was something crazy.
You're talking about the year the Atos had that curse where they were lost. They were on the verge. They only needed to win one more match. and they had a lot of guys in the finals, and they kept on losing.
Yeah,
and one of them was when Ari Farias stepped off into the yellow bars to celebrate, and they're like, "Oh, you're deducted a
Was it
point.
him?
Other team wins."
It might
have been him,
Okay.
but he didn't even jump off. It was just like he went outside the barrier, because that's around the time they said you couldn't jump in the stage anymore. Which, I mean, jiu-jitsu is already not entertaining, so for you to take away the cool part where they won by an advantage, but they get to jump in the crowd and cheer, that's lame. But yeah, that was the year. They only needed to win one, because remember, it was Gudo and Andre Galvao were in middle heavy or heavyweight, and then Braulio and Romulo closed out that division.
Okay.
Because they had Gudo, Andre Galvao, and that guy that looked like Voldemort in that division, and they all lost. Then I think, what the fuck happened? Oh, that's when, I think that was it when Toquinho beat Hoffa that year? And the last second, they lost that one too.
AOJ never bring that up.
Well, that was, Well, that's why they needed to bring back Budo videos, so all that stuff is on the record. That year they lost a lot of, they lost finals, and they lost, because that's when they combined the team title, right?
What do you mean they combined it? You saying
Because the team title, they had lower belts too. They were combined
Oh
everything.
yeah. Well, they always do. They still at it.
Okay, they still do. So
Yeah,
they
yeah.
still do, right? So that was the year that they lost. They lost by like a couple points to Alliance. Remember? That was the first year. That's when like JT went over, Keenan went over. They just had this mass pool of all these guys from different teams, and then they were doing good. But then like JT lost to what year was that? Like 2013. Like 2013, that was the year they kept. But I digress. That was the one where the dude celebrated Ari Farias, who was very good. Ari Farias, he got DQ'd. What happened?
He I don't know what happened. I think he went to MMA for a second.
Yeah.
All right, much. Anything else you want to say? I'm trying to see.
Nah, man. Unless someone has a question or you want a hot take on some martial arts stuff.
I'm trying to see. That's good. Let's watch some. We're gonna watch some Japanese vlogs. Oh, we're gonna watch the Abe Hifumi. Is that the dude's name?
Abe Hifumi. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna watch that.
Hey, man, did you find out if your girlfriend was married?
I'm still looking. I'm still looking. I can't tell.
You better learn Japanese, my man. I'll talk to you later, though. I'm out.
All right, brother. Thank you. Wait. You still there?
What?
CP said, "What happened to the podcast? BJJ Goons. Remember the Goons? That's before Goon meant something different. What happened to the podcast with Mush and Nico?
You know what happened, man? I got a real job. That's what happened. I got a job, and I just don't have the time really. So it's over, baby. It's gone. It was good though. It was good while it lasted, but now it's a lot of work, making content, and we was doing it every week. It's a lot, dude. It's a lot.
Yeah, it is, man. It is. It's a lot.
Yeah. But all right, man. I'll talk to you. Peace.
Thank you, brother. My girlfriend. Carol. I'm afraid to bring a girl around Carol. So, when are you getting married? That's how Carol be talking. People don't get married like that no more, Carol. It's not 1990. When did you and Jared get married, Carol? What year was that? 93? People moving different, Carol. CP's married. Everybody else on the live stream, me and Mush and Danny Chopper, we the single dudes. My rib. I got a couple ribs. CP's married. Sarah's married. LOL Snap was married. I don't know what happened to that dude. LOL Snap. Tiana, she be too burned out. Tiana be too tired to, she can't really roast. 94. Okay, that was a good year. What year was Thad born then? I'm older than I thought. What year was your son born? CP's married, Sarah's married, Carol's married. Most people married. Either you're married or you're single. That's all we got over here. You either in the streets or you're in matrimony. Let me see what they're doing. We got the behind the scenes look at the 5-day Los Angeles camp.
早速撮ってたんですけど、ちょっとなんか大荷物で来てましたね。
来ました。今年も LA に。
LA です。
トレーニング合宿しに。
この合宿は毎年やってるんですか？
そうね、去年から。
I caught it before Sarah said anything. I caught it before she's. Jared found Carol in 1990. Woo! I was in diapers back then. I was, I had some dirty diapers in 1990.
大変よ、大変。
大変でしょ。
試合終わって。
Alright, Carol.
俺日本に
I fixed the audio.
まあ約1日。
24時間いたから怪しいっしょ、ちょっと。
怪しい。
Pizza
4時間ぐらいしかおらへん。
あ、ちょうどね。
I have no sound.
ですぐ飛行機乗って。
そう。
忙しいな。
だからある意味きつい。いやまあきついかどうかわからんけど、コンディションはいい状態でトレーニングできるでしょ。
ああそうだね、確かにね。じゃあこっちでまあもちろんトレーニングしつつ、
そうね、トレーニングしつつ、まあ道着も数回着るかな。時差合わしたりとか、まあオリンピックの時にどういう調整をしていくかみたいなのを、まあリハーサルじゃないけど、そういう感じのメインでやっていこうっていうのが主な合宿かな。
はい。
Japanese people love LA. They love LA.
ゆめさん、来ましたね。
What'd you say to me?
ここはマンハッタンビーチかな。
そうね。気候が最高。
ね。
涼しいし。
向こうはもうがっつり海で。
そうだね。
今から
昼ご飯。
ご飯。Lunchtime.
やばいね。
いいよね。
めっちゃアメリカって感じ。
マジで気候がアメリカ。匂いがアメリカ。
Carol's my big sister.
こんな中で合宿していくのが。
I was born in '89. I think I'm a year of the snake, Carol. I don't think I'm a dragon. I'm a snake. Something like that.
買い物というかスーパーね、アメリカの。そんなにここら辺で買います。海沿いやから多分海系のものが多い。
ああ、早速行きますか。はい。
Oh, CP over here. CP, stop it, CP. CP over here wingmanning me. I hope they didn't go to a Japanese restaurant. Oh, of course, they went to the burger joint. What famous place they going to? In-N-Out? That yen, they paying a lot of money. That yen is kind of on the down slope. He got money, though. Mush said he got fancy jewelry or some spicy chicken. Don't get that crap. They wasting their money over there. Yeah, I'm 89, Carol. I'm from the 80s. Technically, I was made in 88. I was made in 88, but didn't come out to 89.
健康にね。めちゃくちゃ健康な味する。あの味する。
You never see Japanese people eat with forks.
僕して日本でさ
You never see Japanese people. I guess when they go to America, you gotta eat with the fork.
結構胃が疲れてる
あはいはいはい
一回ちょっと結構運動して、ジャンキーなもの食べた
ああなるほどねチンタオでは試合終わった後もちょっと滞在したんだもんね
そう結構中華料理とか、味めっちゃ濃かった
あ
CP, why you want me to check out Pizza Pod? I thought that was judo.
炭酸水
It's a black belt? Oh, he does a black belt? Oh.
みんなコーラ
すいません僕もコーラで
減量も何もしてない
何もしてないのに
He Henzo Gracie?
一人に痩せて帰る絶
He
対
Henzo Gracie?
やばいね
バーガーは食いたいの
バーガーは食いたいねなんだっけ何バーガーだっけあれ
インアウト
ああそうそうそうそうロスに住んでた
He said he going In and Out
友達
Burger.
に
言われた
一応4種類のオーダーをもらったから
Alright, they just
4種類
snacked.
注文ちょっとこう
Let
いう
me see the workout. He got his sister over there in the sausage fest.
ちょうどこれ飲み物ちゃうよ多分好きじゃないと思う
Oh, he got to share his salad with his sister.
やばいね
You know, they don't got that kind of portion size in Japan.
やばいね
They ain't got that kind of portion size. The food take up the whole plate.
やばいね
They're not going to eat all
アメ
that.
リカですねすごい
Sugoi. They're not going to eat all that. They're going to take the doggy bag home. He took a big bite of that burger.
でも
Look at that cheese. That cheese got him.
あーすごいねこれもチキンのうまい
That's just some regular chicken, though.
これもジャンキージャンキーさ
ジャンキーサラダ
Why he talking all that food in his mouth?
すごいね
やば
でもこっち
Yeah,
の
they got the double patties with the fries.
ここで食べてもみんな減量終わりみたいになってる俺普通に生活したら絶対食べへんもん減量してなかったら食べられへん
Dang.
本当だよね
こんなの食べられへんもん
あー来た
あいいねいいねいいね
うわーすげえすごいあパスタも
That chicken,
ブロッコリー
that cheese parm, that chicken parm ain't really good for you
健
either.
康に見えへんな取っとくか
Why he thought cheese parm, the cheese parm would be
ジャンキ
good?
ーじゃないけどこれとかうま
Carol, we
そう
saw that. Carol, you dated yourself,
減量
Carol.
終わってちょっと冷えた後さ
Carol.
野菜食べたくなるから
はいはい
サラダがこういうドレッシングかかってるサラダが食べてなかったから
あーはい
そういうのがマジでうまい
そうだ
うまっ
木じゃん木みたいなブロッコリーだよ、
めっちゃ油
They
吸って
said
る
the broccoli. They said the broccoli is too
はい
big.
はいはい
やっぱりこっちは
Don't put salt. That's too much salt on that.
味がそんな濃くないから
あそうな
He
の
putting too much salt.
チキンって言ってもチーズとは
はい
うまいね
どうですか
うまっまあ今日こういうの食べてだからもう
What he say? He said he'll be eating Japanese food.
栄養だったりとか
He gonna be eating Japanese food though for most of the training.
まあ今日はまだね時差とかそういう慣らしもあるから、まあひとまずゆっくり過ごして、明日からがっつりと
ちょっとアメリカ感じて、で明日から毎日トレーニングだから、絶対うまいよチーズトースト
減量後のね
You know they enjoy themselves over there.
すごいねパスタもうわ
Are you supposed to eat the chicken with the pasta? Get a little bit of, cut up a little bit of the cheese parm and eat it with the pasta.
いいね
キーこれ
Sarah, Carol said you come hang out.
減量中や
I don't know. I don't know
木
about
みたい
that.
なブロッコリー木です本当に
I don't want her joining you
すごい
because if you get Carol, Sarah, and Tiana together, that's not a good combination for me. They're gonna be trying to roast me up. That's why Carol trying to get her over there. Why y'all trying to double team me, triple team me? I need some backup. CP, come back me up.
食べていきますか
ねゆっくり食べていきましょう、
Okay, let's see some of the training.
太陽出てきましたね
気持ちいいね
海とか好き
好き好き最高じゃんでも
Carol was a college freshman in '91. Okay.
こんぐらいがちょうどよくない、
I can't have Sarah, Tiana, and Kadil together.
これぐらいがいいよね。
I might be sick that day.
7月のさ
Y'all can hang out.
鳥とか地獄じゃない
Y'all can hang out.
暑いしムシムシして
それはもう
Who else would be over there?
ないからね。カラッとしてるし、汗かかないし。
That's too many. That's too many. What they about to do? Get a haircut? Oh, he about to buy some. What are he about to do? He bought some sunglasses. Jared's college sophomore. Okay. He getting them fake eyeglasses. He got them fake eyeglasses. Why sunglasses? Why do you go to the sunglass hut?
これは絵になるな
Now Sarah, she likes to eat healthy though, Carol. You can't be taking her to just any other place. She like granola. She like organic stuff, Carol. And Carol can't eat anything anyway. What you gonna eat? Sarah can't eat everything, and Carol can't eat anything. What y'all gonna do? Look at each other? She don't want to meet Tiana. She don't want to meet Tiana.
コーヒー飲んでも良さそう
コーヒー飲みたいね買う
買っちゃうしうわすご
You know, the Japanese people do love California, man. Now go. They're in Santa Monica. Now go down to Long Beach. Walk on down. She said, "I need some." No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Nah, she trained at Odyssey. She's not training no more, CP? I thought she was training at Odyssey.
みんな置いてきちゃったけどね
買い物してたから
買い物し特にねうたちゃんがやっぱね洋服をちょっと見てたけど
ベニスビーチとかと全然違うな、
ああそうなんだ
こっちの方がなんかいいというか、
You know, Japanese people gonna take them pictures. She stopped training. Oh.
見てよこの
やば
めちゃくちゃいいやん来たわ
Ain't nobody over there right now. The people don't really go to the beach till after, you know, probably 3 p.m. because it's gloomy during the summer. Summertime in, you know, LA, it'd be kind of gloomy out at the beach.
まあオフの時にこっち側来るって感じか。
10日間ぐらい
Nah, wait, whoa. Carol was tired. I was trying to help her. I was trying to help Carol. I said, Carol, go sit down. Let Josiah mop for you. Relax, Carol, put your feet up.
マリブの方行って、まあダウンタウン。
I was looking out for Carol.
ビバリーヒルズとか買い物。
I was like, why she?
買い物かな。
Yeah, I was looking out for Carol.
はまだ行ったことないからマリブの方。
で今回初。
You said you want to go to Malibu? You need money to go to Malibu. Malibu is nice.
すごい。向こうが見えない。
It's a pattern.
いいね。
What's the pattern?
家とかも最高じゃん。
What pattern are you seeing, Sarah?
海来て。
See, this is why we can't have Sarah meet up with Kadil. That's too much.
ランニングしてこの。
They're gonna try to psychoanalyze y'all.
引退
Y'all
を
or me.
さ、まあまだいつ引退するかはわかんないけどさ、なんかそういうねなんか生活というか。
ちょっとぐらい2、3年ね。
海沿い。
しては。
海外住みたいとかはあるの？
あるある。
あ、あるんだ。
しかもまあやっぱアメリカ。
He likes America.
気候が好きか。
かなり高墓地じゃないですか。
Los Angeles, he got money though. Los Angeles is not, you know, representative of America.
これはサーフィンできるわ。
波結構あるもんね。
サーファースポット。あ、てかやってるねサーフィン。
うん、こっちやってる。
波を待ってんだ。
アクアリウムで水族館あんのここ。
おいすげえ。
久しぶりに水族館みたいなの来た。やばいね。
ね。
フリーらしいよ。これ触れんだ。
あ、なるほどね。
Carol can't eat nothing, y'all.
え、ひみは触んない？
触んない。
Some fruits and vegetables, Carol.
触れない。コーヒー飲みたいね。うわ、眩しい。
めっちゃすごっ。こっちもいいな。
いいね。
もう見渡す限り海ですね、向こうは。すごいね、海岸線が。
ね、広いよね、アメリカは。暑くなってきたね。
暑くなってきた。
あんちゃん欲しい。
いるんでしょ。アメリカにね。じゃあちょっと拠点にね。
スーパー行って。
じゃあそっちで
買い物して。
はい。はい、ひみさん。ここは。
まあ今話題というか、LA の。
Oh no, they're going to the most expensive
来ました。
The most expensive grocery
聞いたとこ
store.
によると、
まあ高級スーパー。
高級スーパー。
He got money though.
行ってみようっていう。来たかった。
来たかったんだ。
行ったこと。
Carol did not get
ジ
trolled
ューズとか
because of mopping
トレーダージューズとかは行ったりするけど、
on that day.
中は食べたかどうかちょっとわからない。
No, listen. Carol said she was tired. When I walked in, I'm
それだ
tired.
ったら、
That's all she told me. Okay, I'm tired. Okay, Carol, sit down. Let somebody else
こういう
mop.
の持ってんだ。キャンドルとかすげえ。
キャンドル。
ルームスプーン。
すごい。楽しそう。
多分全部オーガニック。
ああ、そうだろうね。
でも見てこういうのでももうさ、15ドルやから。
15ドル。
$15 for some caramel.
エコバッグ。
はいはいはい。
これでももう2万円ぐらい。
マジで。なんかドリンクとかもすごいもんな。
You need money over there, man. I can't shop over there.
水が
Don't buy that water.
近くするってことでしょ。すごいね。
Don't buy that water over there. That's where Sarah would shop if she lived over there.
オリーブオイルをこれで出す。
ああ、いいね。
手が汚れない。
いいね。
今めっちゃ売れてるらしい。
あ、そうなんだ。すごいね、詳しいね、やっぱり。
でもこれが便利じゃない。
まあ確かにね。
3000円ぐらい。まあまあまあ。
You know that yen is not doing good right now.
うん。
That yen is not doing good.
はいはいはい。
後で頼む。
うん。
ちょっと買うもんがそんなにない。
That Japanese yen is not doing well.
はいはい。とりあえずスムージーをね。
They just came in there for the
スパ
smoothie.
イスとかも種類やばいな。
もうやばいよね。こういうのいいかも。ボディウォッシュ。
はいはいはい。
ハンド&ボディーローション。
Handle on the body
これが
wash.
手。ちょっと匂いがわからんっていう。でもおしゃれ。
すごいね。
あ、これあれだ。ディッシュソープってこれ洗剤。
ああ、はいはいはい。すごい、そんな形で。
He can read. Now,
うん。
you go over to Japan and try to read those words over there. You're not gonna be able to read it.
ハンドソープとか。
うん。確かにいいね。
Handle soap.
うん。
よくないこれ。
いいね。それもいいね。
1個はお土産で1個は自分で使う。
はい
こういうのもいいけどな。
ああ、確かに。
でもオリジナルが良くない？
まあそうだね。
せっかく来た。でもこれ9ドル、これ10ドル、そのだから1500円。ハンドは結構。
やっぱ高いね。ハンドソープ、ボディーソープ系は。
結構さ、洗い物するからさ。
減量中の食事動画でね、いつも君が料理してるのはみんな知ってるから。
俺が大好きなさ、
はい。
絶対アメリカに来たらさ、食べるものがあるんだけど。
あ
なんかそれはハンドケーキかな。なんか意外と食材とかが多くて、
はいはいはい。
なんか買おうっていうのがあんまり思いつかないな。
ワンちゃん用の
これが全部オーガニック。
Japanese people, they just love going to the store. Is that what we do when we go to Japan? We go to the store. Oh my God, look at this.
ああ、大丈夫。めっちゃ買ってます。
He's like, let me get that expensive body wash. He got all the money, so that's why he's getting stuff. What you gonna delete the link? What are you talking about, Kade?
バケモン高い牛乳
No, it's something else. He gotta pay for everything. He said, look, I ain't paying for that. He got all the money. He got all the money.
妹の特権だな。お兄ちゃん買ってくれるわね。
I like that cereal though, that Purely Elizabeth. You can get all that at Whole Foods. You can get all that at Whole Foods. You don't need to go to Erewhon. I believe it was that grocery store was started by Japanese immigrants, I believe.
そういうとこが大事なんで。うわ、ガーリックパウダーとか入れて。
ああ、やばいね。
Garlic? You know, Japanese do like that garlic.
胡椒どれなんだろう。これだ。
あったあったあったあったあった。ブラックペッパー。
本当だ。
Black pepper.
じゃあスムージーいっちゃいますか。
That's about $300 worth of stuff right there, y'all.
やばいね。
That little bit cost $300.
マンゴーかストロベリーじゃない。
ああ、まあそうだろうね。
これだな。
How much that cost?
どうですか、買い物。
楽しい。
こういうの見るのいいよね。
一番楽しい方。
You gotta go pay. How much it costs? He got money though. He got money.
一発目の買い物ですね。
確かに一発目の買い物。来ました。話
来ま
題の。
したね。
飲んでみるか。
飲んでみましょう。
That's a $30 smoothie right there, Kadil.
うまい。
何味？いちご。話題の結構多いね量。
He said that's big. That's the regular size smoothie.
いいですね。マンゴー。マンゴ
次トレジョ。
ー。はい。
They should have gone to Trader Joe's. They should have gone to Trader Joe's first.
ロースト
You should have gone to.
み
They
たい
should have gone to Erewhon last
はいはい。
after they got all their essentials.
こここそみんなカバンとか。
Oh, they want the
アメリカ
bag.
と言えば。
あ、そうなんだ。じゃあ俺も買おうかな。
いいと思う。お土産。みんな持ってますよね。ちっちゃいね。
紺色の着物ね。あ、そう。
They want that bag from Trader Joe's.
コストコのバッグ持ってる。
あれだよ。なんだっけ。ほら。カルディ。ああ、なるほどなるほど。これだってハワイにないんだよ。
あ、ないかも。
そうなんだ。だからハワイ行くときはお土産プラス。そうなんだ。
They going to Trader Joe's. We just watch. They just shop and they haven't trained at all. They should have got their essentials. Actually, you don't really go to Trader Joe's for essentials. You gotta get some snacks over there. They should have gone to Whole Foods or Ralph's over there. That's where you go in California. You go to Ralph's, the grocery store.
あ、そうなんだ。いつもはホールフーズで
You say you like Whole
それを買っ
Foods.
て。なるほど。
He be eating over at Whole Foods.
急に。だからほとんど冷蔵庫だから。
あるある。
うん。大型スーパーあるある。
ありました。この。
You done move that lady out the way?
はい。
これがうまいんですよ。
この前の減量のご飯の時言ってたやつね。
あ、そうそうそうそう。
Kind of in the way. Let the lady shop. You got the camera on her. You speaking in Japanese?
俺結構スパイシーも。
あ、そうなんだ。
これがうまい。
They're rich. I think he's rich. It seemed like he got the money. He got the wallet. Everybody else kind of broke.
はいはいはい。
With boba? No, it's just a smoothie, Kadil.
あ、少ないんだ。
これこれこれ。
Is that the bag they wanted? Oh, that bag?
これバッグで使える。
They went to Trader Joe's for a bag.
俺買おう。
He got all the money, Mush. I don't know. I don't think anybody else got money. They don't know the They don't know the
でももうこれよりちっちゃいやつがみんな使ってる。
あ、そうなんだ。
こういうのこういうの。
あ、そうそうそうそう。それだよね。これだよね。よく見るの。そうだよね。
このこれ。
そうそうそう。これこれこれ。
こういうのが便利。こういうのも便利やけど。
That says crew use only. He's not a part of the crew. Oh, we got. Oh, I don't know how much that stuff costs.
ここがhifumiの。
Can you see me that one, Mush? I'm gonna watch that later on a different day.
まあいいよね。
He went to Whole Foods. Okay, he said he wanted to go to Whole Foods. He got money because he getting his essentials at Whole Foods. You need money to do all that.
広いよね。
広いわ。
That's not even the biggest supermarket. Take him to Costco, American Costco.
ディップする用のチップス。こんな味ついてないやつの方がいい。なんでかそう。
はいはい。これ。はい。これを。
Dang, they let you see how much air is in those bags. That sucks. Look how much air you buying over there. I know it keeps it fresh, but how much that Chrome Hearts cost, Mush? I don't know much about that.
これです。
はいはいはい。
これが一番うまいです。
これをね。パクパクと。
He liked the snack because he got chips and dip.
これ作ってたら、もう太ります。
やばいことになる。
How much you think he probably spent about $300 already, plus lunch.
ディッシュウォッシュ大量に今回はこういう時に買って。
そうそうそうそう。
They have $1,000 scarves.
そんなすぐ
Okay,
なく
dang.
なるもんでもないしね。
Well, you know, Japanese people, they like that fashion
こうやって
stuff.
アメリカに来るから、アメリカに来るときに
They like fashion over there. All he probably do is train. He probably don't spend money on anything else.
すぐはなくならないから。
この辺も結構いい。まあお土産でも
Does he get he got sponsors much or stipend? I mean, he is a 2-time Olympic gold medalist.
そん
So
な一瞬で見つけた？
マジでうまい。日本じゃ
Costco should make a geek. They probably could.
ああ、そうなんだ。
Now it'll only be $20 for the set.
セールやってんじ
$20 gi.
ゃん。このさ、50%オフって書いてるが。
If you get 50% off, you need to eat. You need to eat that tomorrow. You need to eat that by tomorrow.
そうだね。これです。これがこれでかいの買っちゃう？
買っちゃおう。
He's got a job. Does he teach or
これ
they just give him money?
大丈夫。
みんなで。
みんなで。辛いのがあるんだよな。
ああ、さっき言ってたなんかスパイシ
Kirkland
ー。
brand key. I might wear that. I might wear that. Now they'll find the same distributor as Show Your Roll. All right, Kadiel, I'll see you later.
8日に詰めてる。
ああ。
もう今だって
1日。
これは4月1日。
はいはい。
じゃあスパイシーは
ちょっと小さいやつでもいいかもね。
He like guacamole. I didn't know guacamole was
お目当てのもの。
that popping over there. And they can't get guacamole over there in Japan. They ain't got no guacamole. Corporate teams.
1日目の夜ご飯です。
はい。
Okay, they bought the Japanese food.
そうね。
俺の家で食べてるというか、
確かに。
よりクオリティ高いけど。
そうね。
They hired a chef to cook them.
何ソースがけですか？
I like Japanese food, but that don't look the most flavorful. Now they use umami and some other stuff. Okay, they're gonna put the sauce on there. Okay. Yeah, give me the sauce. What is that? A peanut sauce? What kind of sauce is that?
それは
すごい。
I know the Japanese don't eat enough protein. What? No private messenger.
最高ですね。
You had discounts for Mizuno? Oh, when you were at West Point, you had that?
すごいね。
ありがとうございます。いただきます。
They got an older Japanese lady cooking that food.
うまい。
あ、うまいわ。温まる。
さっきのお昼ご飯から打って変わって日本のすごいヘルシー。
They had a little bit of American food. They're like, all right, we need some Japanese food.
胃もそんなに休まってなかったから最高。
こういう感じでこの合宿中は味の素さんが
朝昼晩完璧な食事を。
完全に日本食だもんね。
I like Japanese food, but man, they need more protein, bro. You know, when you go to Japan, you be hungry, bro. I be hungry when I go to Japan because they give you some small portions. Let me go back. They had some people. They got some catering over there.
うわすごいわ。
家じゃ作れない。
今日はこの夜ご飯を食べて明日から本格的に。
Okay, where was the training at?
あ、流しですか？
I thought they were supposed to be training. All they done is eat.
していきます。
じゃあ今日はとりあえずゆっくり食べて、まず時差もねちょっとあるから。
そう、そこを今日しっかり合わせていって、明日に備えたいと思います。
じゃあ私はもうひみも今日一日ありがとうございました。
Where was the training at? Where was the training at? There you go. They're training right there with the foosball. They play foosball over there in Japan? They playing by the rules. They ain't spinning. Y'all know we be spinning over here. We gonna spin it. Y'all know we be spinning. That's how I play in the Boys and Girls Club. You spin that thing. Spin that thing. They playing the real way. We don't play like that over here. We be spinning that thing. You know, have that thing flipping around.
これここで回避してもらいいですよね。ここでこう平行の回避全然いいよ。
これって分かった。止めたりしたらいい。止めるっていう技術も学ぶ。
Now, if you want to play a hard game, did you know there's a version of it's like a hockey foosball? Let me see if I can find that. That is a hard game. I got killed in that game. Let's see. Yeah, this game right here, this game beat me up. The hockey version is tough. I couldn't win that hockey version. That hockey version had me sweating. Because I don't know the positions that well. And look, that's tough. Cause look, they go up, they go vertical. I didn't know what I was doing. I played that game. And it goes behind. I didn't know you can go behind. I didn't know you could go behind like that. See, I got killed. I played a little kid in that game, little teenager. He beat me up. Let's see. We did talk a little bit about Reina. That's the girl that Sarah likes. It says, average OnlyFans girl with no moral compass, grifting, or legitimate accusations. She claims to have dirt on everyone from B-Team / Simple Men, but hasn't really gone into much detail. And it appears it's just trying to create content, engagement, and build anticipation for nothing. She also has I'm hot in her bio, and she's most okay, let me not read that last part. If she has legitimate dirt on dudes, then I'm all for her airing it out. Her dirt on Craig being, okay, what it was wasn't exactly breaking news. Oh, Craig had to take a day off. It says it sounds like the dirt is that he was using his gym to hook up with women before grandstanding. That's the paragon of more gap. And that's not true. I don't think. Says, admittedly, I enjoy BJJ drama, which is why I'm here. But since her initial videos, I've seen her tag like 3 of her own Instagrams. And now she's telling everyone to subscribe to her YouTube. And it feels like one big ploy for engagement. That's how it goes nowadays. With that being said, I will be waiting eagerly for her next video. Apparently, she's banned from going live on the other 2 accounts. Surprised that she dated Nikki after Craig. Those guys always seem close. I wonder how that didn't cause drama. There's no way Craig cared about that. He was probably more disappointed that Nikki dated a girl who was clearly built for the streets. Apparently, Goonrod was involved with his current girlfriend before as well. Wait, what? Might have picked up some of his brother's preferences. Your grandparents had that? Okay. The bulk of her accusations will probably be every owner of B-Team who was hooking up with their students, Craig, both Nikki's, and Ethan. I tell you guys not to do that. Now, I'm not, that might be true, but I'm not saying she's lying. I'm not saying she's lying. 2 things can be true at the same time. She might be telling the truth and grifting us. It's possible. She just said, okay, let me not read that part about Craig. We learned too much about Craig. He needs to stay off the internet for a little bit. Always knew this girl was going to be trouble, especially after it became obvious she was was messing around with Nikki Ryan, parading around CGI like the first lady of B-Team. The female Andrew will see. She I mean, I've seen how you guys be moving, so I can't say much. I've seen how you guys move. You guys would be happy to have a girl like that, to be honest. Okay. She's got her issues, man. I'm not saying she's lying. That's why I tell you guys to be careful how you're moving and to treat people well and to, don't hook up with your students, but you guys don't listen to me. I am getting tired. Say a prayer for me. I am getting really tired. I don't want to see that. Yeah, I'm getting tired. Hope I'll be okay. Let's see. Let me watch this Ono versus Abe in on Pizza Pod. Okay, CP. Look, CP got me grifting. CP got me grifting. I'm not sponsored by Pizza Pod, or I'm sponsored by CP. Let me see this match real fast. I had to turn the audio off because they had that Rihanna. Was this a sparring match? What was this? Ooh, was that Ono getting? That was Abe getting tossed. This is when he was younger. Okay, let me see what CP's saying. CP said he wanted C pizza. That's what CP stands for. Did y'all know that's what CP stood for? C pizza. Can I pull this out without everybody seeing my messages? Let me see. Okay, I can. Kyle messaged me. What she messaged me for? Y'all can't see my messages. It's behind me. Oh, CP, stop tagging me and stuff. CP tagging me. Y'all still there? Oh, okay. I guess so. I want free pizza. It says Pizza Pod NYC. CP said this is a black belt. Who's the main guy? This guy?
Smallest pizzeria, and it's literally operated out of the trunk of a smart
Oh, wow.
car. Let me
Is that the guy?
This is Pizza Pod, New York City's smallest fully mobile pizza. He pulls up to different destinations in the city, weddings, pop-ups, private events, and more. It started when he took his pizza to the street, and the rest is history. Fresh pies are made on site and served hot.
that man
They have
working
different
hard.
flavors,
What'd he
from
do
plain
during
to
wintertime?
margarita,
He
roasted
be out there
garlic
in
to
wintertime.
guava pepperoni. Everything is fresh and delicious. So good you have to try for yourself. I'm here at New York City's smallest
He
pizzeria.
be out there. He be out there during wintertime doing all that. That's too much. This dude's a black belt. He looks Dominican. Who is that guy? What's this guy's name, CP? That guy looks familiar. Is that that looks like the Dominican guy I might know.
Das hier hinter mir ist die kleinste Pizzeria New Yorks, vielleicht sogar auf der ganzen Welt.
Die wird von Brett geführt. Nämlich verkauft der seit ungefähr einem Jahr Pizzen aus einem Smart. Das an den verschiedensten Locations in New York. In welchen Stellen er sich in New York befindet, gibt er in Instagram an. So viele Videos von ihm mittlerweile gesehen habe, muss ich das Ganze jetzt auch ausprobieren.
I want to see you in Berlin.
Yeah.
Come to Germany.
They can arrest me.
In Germany for sure, 100%.
The guy came to Germany, he was like, you can't do this in Germany. He's like, you'd be arrested.
Berlin is everything possible.
Yeah.
But you need like
He can't put that. Where does that tent come from, CP? How's that tent fit in the smart car?
Könnt ihr bei ihm nur eine komplette Pizza bestellen. Hier wird dann ungefähr 5
does he bring
Minuten
that,
in dem kleinen
little tent
Pizzaofen gebacken. Und ich habe mich für eine
in the smart
klassische
car?
Margarita entschieden. Ich muss sagen, wirklich wow. Was Brad aus diesem kleinen Pizzaofen gezaubert hat, ist wirklich bemerkenswert. Pizza ist ein kleiner Mix aus einer New York Slice, klassischen italienischen Pizza. Das schmeckt man heraus. Brad das italienische Mehl Caputo verwendet. Schaut vorbei, mein komplett an der Foodspot in New York.
If Germans like your food, your bread, especially, that you're doing a good job. I gotta get them on there. Okay, we'll see about that. CP over here, volunteering me for stuff.
Esta es la pizzería más.
You got all the different languages. CP volunteering me for stuff. Now, CP, I ain't volunteer for all this. CP, you know I ain't volunteer for all this. Shout out to the homie, though. In marketing. We appreciate you, CP. Now, CP, you need to market me, too. Actually, never. I don't know. Might get CP in trouble.
To find it, but the aroma will find you. A car trunk never smelled so good.
I just happened to have this smart car, so I just kind of hooked it up, so it worked, and here we are.
Here is Pizza Pod NYC at 54th and 10th. Forget about storing soccer balls and jumper cables. Bradley keeps olive oil, sauce, and cheese in his trunk. A portable generator powers the mini ovens and the dream, bringing his pizza to any street corner he chooses.
Before jumping into a storefront that's charging anywhere from $8,000 to $20,000 a month, I want to make sure people are enjoying the product.
It's heaven in the back of a tiny two-seater. The fresh, hot, crispy taste.
Okay,
enough
I do
to
want some
make
pizza.
all your
You know Sarah don't
troubles
eat pizza.
melt away.
Wow. When you look at the setup
Dominica.
here, how he's making all this fresh out of his car
I know that guy's
trunk.
Dominican.
Did you expect this?
He look like he a barber.
This is New York City, so people have seen it all, but I've noticed everyone has to stop. They're like, Hold on. Let me take a second and see what's happening over here.
He calls it New York City's smallest pizzeria. Pizza Pod has not only taken over street corners in New York City, but the chef tells me he gets booked up for events. As a matter of fact, organizers seek him out because his operation takes up such little space.
In off-Broadway theaters, we've been on rooftops, kids' birthday
How'd
parties.
they get the smart car on the
Giving
rooftop?
new meaning to small business. The concept
Did he
catching
just
fire on
pick the
social
car up
media.
and put it up on the
Where
roof?
will
How
Pizza
does that
Pod
work?
pop up next? Bradley offers 9
I know I got
different
jokes.
12-inch
That
stone
don't look
fire
bad. That's
pies.
affordable.
With 20 years of professional
CP,
cooking
did you eat one of those
experience,
when you were
mostly
over
in
there?
corporate dining, memories of his childhood
like the
in
ham.
the
Yeah, I
Bronx
do like the ham,
may have
yeah.
just inspired his biggest success.
And when you're a broke kid, pizza will save your life.
In Hell's Kitchen, Anthony Carlo, Channel 7,
Oh, he owed
Eyewitness
you? Okay.
News.
Why
you
you
really
owe you,
have
CP?
to look to find.
CP said CP. Y'all know CP stands for C Pizza. Show your old event. Okay. What kind of event were they doing? Let me see what else. Is that it for me? That might be it for me. I'm tired. Say a prayer for me. Hope I feel better. Hopefully we'll feel better. I'm hoping. Luigi expected to plead guilty in federal case over the unaliving of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Okay. Ooh, I thought this was interesting.
Nobody on the internet can figure out how these classic Gucci Mane album covers and mixtape covers were made. They just kind of appeared. And even with AI and tons of Photoshop tools today, these album covers still feel impossible to recreate. Who made them and how were they made? From the late 90s to the 2010s, rap had some of the most genuinely insane album covers ever. Gucci Mane's early mixtapes, Cash Money Records, Chief Keef mixtapes, this whole world of design maximalism with hidden details and entire universes built into an album cover. And this was all happening when the internet as we know it today was still emerging. High-speed internet was actually not that fast, and Photoshop was still in its fairly early versions. And the designers making these covers like KD Designs, Kid 8, Miami Chaos, Skrilla, and so many more, but the way they made these covers was wild. It was just layers and layers of images, stock photos, elements scanned out of magazines, all piled into Photoshop with filters and effects just bathing everything. And then there were just the insane concepts, parodies of whatever was popular at the time, genuinely unhinged compositions and ideas executed with total confidence. And a lot of this maximalist album cover design style started out in the late 90s with a studio called Pen and Pixel. These two brothers built basically the entire visual language of rap covers at the time from scratch. Nobody was trying to make these covers look perfect or realistic. The whole point was to get your attention. And the fonts, bold, loud, custom lettering, things that would be tricky to do today, but even harder back then. It's good to see some artists still giving a nod to this iconic style today, like for example Gucci Mane with his single Wappenheimer. It was a fan-made cover concept which directly referenced his old mixtape era. And then there's of course Savage Mode 2 by 21 Savage and Metro Boomin. Pen and Pixel actually came back and did this album cover, and then they eventually went with this as the final version. And maybe it's just me, but I think album covers are an incredibly important part of an album. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Nobody on the internet...
We don't have digital media like we used to. Was Carlson Gracie's birthday yesterday? Shout out to him. You know, his style still lives on in, you know, Cyborg, Wagner Hosha, and the rest of the Carlson Gracie. Carlson Gracie Jr. is still around. Ain't he still around? What Helen Morales got to say?
It got canceled due to the rain, which is crazy because I live in the desert, but summer storms. So anyways, I'm gonna eat rotisserie chicken out of the bag and weigh in on this Final X stuff. I personally think it's good that we are not doing the Final X next year, and instead that we're gonna have the world team get set at the Olympic weights in April. The reason for that is that the rules changed for the first time ever. So instead of just the World Championships and the Continentals and Last Chance qualifying the weights for the Olympics, now ranking points are gonna make a difference in qualifying weights and countries for the Olympics. This is really important for us, one, because as a nation, we have not qualified all 6 weights across all 3 styles, and I don't think we've had any styles that I can think of in the last 4 or 5 Olympic cycles that have qualified their weights every single time. Putting that out there. Now it's going to be the top 4 at the World Championships in 2027 are going to be the first 4 spots qualified. The next qualification process is going to be the top 3 per weight class of ranking points, which means now the ranking series and the ranking tournaments matter. Historically, we do the Final X in June, but that's also when there's a ranking tournament. And so most of us, basically Team USA just doesn't go to that tournament. So now we're going to need to push the qualification for the Olympic weights up to April so that those that make the team can go to the ranking series in June to start to help qualify Team USA for the Olympics. Also, it doesn't matter who the individual is, you're still qualifying by weight class and by country. So this is going to improve our chances of getting all spots qualified. Some people that are saying the write-up or the storylines of who's wrestling off, in my opinion, I don't give a crap who's wrestling against who in Team USA. If that weight class doesn't get qualified the following year for the Olympics, in my book, that's like a loss for us. So I think we should prioritize having the best performance at the Olympics, and to do that, we need to prioritize Olympic weight classes a year out, and we also have to give respect where it's due with these new qualification procedures. There was another point, but I forgot it because I'm pretty hungry now. But anyways, that's what you guys think in the comments. Do you agree or disagree? That's my hot take. I was supposed to do a photo shoot. It got canceled due to the rain, which is crazy because I live in the desert, but summer storms. So anyways, I'm gonna
She need a man to cook for her. That's what she needs. That's what she needs. I don't know if that could be me though. I could, give me that rotisserie. I'm gonna make a salad with that. You could do a lot with rotisserie. Make a nice salad, shred that chicken up, put it on that salad, proper dressing. It's gonna be good. She might need me. She eating that cold rotisserie chicken. She needs somebody to cook for her. All right, Helen, let's come over here. I can at least throw down enough. I can hit her macros. How much protein you need? You need about 140 grams of protein. Okay, I got you. I'll get her macros right. CP already tagged me in this post. CP, you guys stop tagging me. Y'all, CP be bullying me, y'all. I don't know. I didn't do nothing to CP today. I've been good. All right, that's it for me, man. Y'all say a prayer for me. I'm going to maybe go lay down or something. Hope I get back up. Please, God. I don't know what happened to me. I don't know what I got. Just say a prayer for me, man. That's it, man. Thank you for all your support. Love being here with y'all, telling jokes. I would rather not be anywhere else than here. Except over there, maybe with Helen. Cooking that chicken up for her. Warm it up. I'll put it in the air fryer for you. Toast that chicken up for you. I'll make her a chicken sandwich. CP, thank you, CP. CP trying to get me married. CP got to get his cousin and me married. Oh, your cousin's not married, is he? Hey, you need to get Mush married too. Mush out there in these streets. That's it, man. I'll see y'all later. Thank y'all. Peace out. If I can figure out how to get off of here. There we go. See ya.
It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What?
Ha ha ha. Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you.
It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What?
Ha ha ha. Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you.
It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's